Good morning, children. It is become a part of our life, but temporarily I will keep it away. Today, we are going to learn a new topic which is very essential even for the competitive examinations for all classes. It is, just let us see what we are going to learn. I don't say no. So we all know that we are living on a planet. What is the name of the planet? The Earth. Earth is the planet. Do you know what is the starting point and what is the ending point for the Earth? No, we don't know. But we have an imagination. What's that imagination? Globe. It is a model. It is a model of the Earth. It is a model of the Earth. And the globe, the entire globe, we have divided into some imaginary lines, some grids, some horizontal lines and some vertical lines. Vertical lines means top to bottom. Horizontal means from one side to another side. See, now we are going to learn about the horizontal lines and vertical lines which are drawn on the globe. We call them as latitudes and longitudes. See, what are latitudes? Latitudes, latitudes. Latitude means the horizontal lines which are drawn on the globe. These are called latitudes. These are called as latitudes. Addugeetalu. Latitudes. Latitudes are the horizontal lines. What are these? Horizontal lines. Horizontal lines on the globe are called latitudes. See, these horizontal lines are not on the earth, on the globe. What is the globe? Globe is the model of the earth. Then what are these lines? These are imaginary lines. These are imaginary. See, these horizontal lines on the globe are latitudes. See, latitude is the term derived from latitudo. Latitudo is the Greek word which gives us the meaning horizontal line. See here, these are drawn across the globe. See, the shape of the globe is sphere. In which shape the globe is? Sphere. The earth is also in the shape of sphere. Sphere means just like a ball-like shape. Have you seen football or cricket ball, whatsoever it may be? It is in spherical shape. Sphere means all side rounded object is called sphere. See, here the globe is also spherical in shape. Globe is also spherical in shape. On this globe, across the globe, we have drawn some lines. These lines are called latitudes. See here, the largest latitude or the longest latitude is the equator. It is in the middle of the earth. See, equator divides the earth into two spheres, two half spheres, not two spheres, two half spheres. See, above the equator, generally half of the circle is called as semicircle. But half of the sphere is called not semisphere, hemisphere. What is it? Hemisphere. Hemisphere means half of the sphere. Half of the sphere is called as hemisphere. Above the equator, this thick line is the equator. Hemisphere is called hemisphere. See, we know the earth. The earth has two fixed points. What are the fixed points? Fixed points, we call them as the poles. One is above the earth and the other one is the below the earth. See, it is the above the earth. See, it is called as North Pole. What is it? North Pole. And below the earth is called as the South Pole. See, above the equator is northern hemisphere. Above the equator is northern hemisphere, and below the equator is the southern hemisphere. Below the equator is southern hemisphere. See here, these two are the fixed points. These are also called as the poles. See, why these are fixed points? Why we have taken here? Why don't we take North Pole here and South Pole here, or some other poles here? Because of these are the points where the axis is located on the earth or the globe. The axis means the place where, the point where the north and south poles are internally joined is called the axis. It is an imaginary line which joins North Pole to South Pole, see, underlying the earth, from the middle of the earth. See here, the axis, endpoints of this axis is taken as the poles, and above the equator it is North Pole, and below the equator it is the South Pole. These horizontal lines are called as latitudes. See here, above the equator, the northern hemisphere, these are called as the north latitudes, northern latitudes, south latitudes, southern latitudes, below the equator. See, in this, see, these are around the globe. These are around the globe. See, these are drawn around the globe. So these are circular in shape. These are circular in shape. So these are called, these latitudes are also called as circles. These are also called as circles. These are parallel to each other. Parallel to each other. So these are also called as is it right? Okay?
No.
These are called as parallels. These are called as parallels. Parallel lines on the globe are latitudes. There are some important latitudes. What are the important latitudes? Now let us see. 0 degrees latitude, 23.5 degrees north latitude, 23.5 degrees south latitude, 66.5 degrees north latitude, 66.5 degrees south latitude, 90 degrees north, 90 degrees south. These latitudes are very important. Now let us see how these parallels are drawn. These parallels are drawn at the interval of 1 degree. One latitude to another latitude. The distance between two latitudes is approximately 111 kilometers. 111 kilometers. See, maximum, the earth has 181 latitudes, including the equator. Equator is the 0 degree latitude. From this 0 degrees, see, as we go towards the north latitudes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, up to 90 degrees. 90 degrees is the North Pole. 90 degrees north is the North Pole. That means 90 latitudes from the equator in the northern hemisphere, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, up to 90 latitudes in the southern hemisphere, up to 90 degrees south. It is 90 degrees south is the South Pole. See, let us see the important latitudes. Already I have written there. 0 degrees is in the middle of the earth. It is called the equator. It is called as the equator. Equator divides the earth into the globe into two equal halves, two equal hemispheres, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. 0 degrees is the equator, and another important latitude is 23.5 degrees north. North side latitudes are denoted with the letter N, means north. South latitudes are denoted with the letter S, that means they are the south latitudes. We must specify the direction with the letter either with N or with S, excluding the E. The remaining should be denoted with the N or S. See here, 23.5 degrees north. It is called as the Tropic of Cancer. Next, 23.5 degrees south is called as the Tropic of Capricorn. Here we must know one thing. Tropic of Cancer is dividing India into equal halves. But Tropic of Capricorn is dividing the Australia into two equal halves. Now let us come to 66.5 degrees north. It is called as the Arctic Circle. It is the Arctic Circle. And 66.5 degrees south. Why we are calling a circle? Already I told you, latitudes are also called as circles because they are drawn around the globe. So they are called as circles. 66.5 degrees north latitude is called as the Arctic Circle, whereas the 66.5 degrees south is called as the Antarctic Circle. Now let us come to 90 degrees north. 90 degrees north is the North Pole, and 90 degrees south is called as the South Pole. These poles are the fixed points. These two are the fixed points. See here, we must observe one more thing. As we move from 0 degrees to 90 degrees, the size reduces. The size of the latitude, the length of the latitude reduces. See, as it reaches to the 90 degrees, it seems to be just like a point. Here also like this, from equator to South Pole. The same, the size of the length of the latitude decreases and it becomes a fixed point when it reaches to the 90 degrees. See, as it reduces the size, see, gradually they become the fixed points at the poles. These two are called as the poles. See here, these latitudes are very useful. What for these are useful for us? To understand the climatic conditions of an area. Generally we know that the earth rotates around itself and it also revolutes around the sun. While it is revolving around the sun, we must understand that the axis of the earth not like this, just a slight tilt is there. A slight tilt, 23.5 degrees. Already in my previous classes I also explained to you. 23.5 degrees inclination in the axis is shown to the actual figure. That's why, see, sometimes North Pole faces the sun and sometimes South Pole faces the sun, and there will be variations in the duration of the daylight, and also it causing, while it is revolving around the sun, it causes the difference in seasons. Okay. So we are also going to learn longitudes in the next coming class. Now I think I have cleared your doubts in latitudes. If you have any doubts, you ask me later or message me. I'll give you the answers and I'll clarify your doubts. Thank you.